all your questions.
Hey guys,
Then I'll go
welcome back
home,
to Shlub
take a
Monkeys.
long shower,
We are
and catch up
playing
on sleep.
Cat Lady again.
Let's see then.
We
Where
are
do we
in with
begin?
the psychiatrist doctor guy, and now there's another nurse. And it
Is
is
just in the
10:10.
office?
Wakes the doctor. She's awake.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last.
You look so happy, sir.
I still look
You're in the
like
Cedar
dead.
Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew.
Is this a real?
I'm one of the doctors.
It's
Would you confirm your name for me, please?
reenactment or something.
Could be.
I don't know you.
You're Susan Ashworth.
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs.
That's
Ashworth.
who you are,
I'm
sir.
glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've
Yes.
checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything.
Can I have some
Take
money?
care, Mrs. Ashworth.
Just get out of my face.
Please, don't try to
Money,
speak.
hookers, drugs.
Don't
Oh.
tell me
What
to
did you say?
speak. What?
Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine.
But,
No.
Not
There was nothing wrong with
anything.
your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water?
I
Let me
would
get
like
you a
a
drink.
cheeseburger.
I'll be back in a second.
A double cheeseburger.
The bacon. Lots of bacon.
Connor,
I'm sorry. Okay, so in order to record this properly, Shlub had to log on to my account. And apparently I'm popular.
yes, these are all her fanboys messaging.
I don't
I'm
have
sorry,
fanboys.
Susan. Did I wake
Obviously
you?
do.
I have to
Don't
take your blood
have
pressure.
fanboys.
2 seconds and I'm gone.
No, nothing of the sort.
My name is Liz, by the way.
I just no.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I know this isn't
Connor
very nice.
hasn't talked to me in
Believe
like
me,
months.
I
He
hate
probably
waking
wants to
people
know
up just
like
for this.
if
But
he found a
being
new
nuisance
prop on
is part
server.
of my stupid
Probably
job,
wants to
unfortunately.
spend his $1
I
million
hate this place.
getting stuff.
Tell you
Okay,
what,
well
Susan.
that's what
Can
he
I call you
does.
Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway.
What
You're
the
so
hell?
lucky.
You know, you can just
Crazy.
put me on
You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw.
offline.
I'll
That
do
was a
that
chance.
when the
One
conversation
in a
that
million.
person's talking to is
I'm not
over.
making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death
If you ever
here,
become
you know.
friends with Schlub, you should
Modern
totally
day
do this to him
slavery.
too. I think he's
One
jealous.
day I'll tell him what I really think.
He
I
needs some
swear
bitches.
I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old.
Damn it, nurse.
You have blood pressure
Just
of an
wanted to say you're
18-year-old.
lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Take care, sweetheart. Look at that butt cheeks. She had some cheeks.
Probably have been unconscious the whole time she was doing it.
Yes, probably.
It's still the same time.
Yep. I don't know, like, I don't know if people
Oh,
would
it's
have...
alive.
Oh god. Boom!
I'm blind.
You're gonna die. Oh, there you go. Good job. Good job. You failed, Shelby. You totally failed.
What the hell?
Bad dream.
I was burned alive.
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
Your shit
I was
burned me?
burnt alive.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day.
Damn it.
There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all. Not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course. And as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she.
How's it going?
I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
Okay.
Well, what's her name? What's her name?
What
John.
was your name again?
No.
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My
Elizabeth.
name is Elizabeth.
Okay.
But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here a
Liz.
lot.
Okay.
Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They make auxiliaries do crazy hours here. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
You're fired.
She's
What
not fired.
happened to me?
She's fine.
How much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then
In
all
field.
of a sudden, I was on the
Talk
field
about
of
God
barley.
Sidious.
It was great at first. I felt happy. I was free. But it soon got worse. There was this tunnel, but there was no light at the end of it, only darkness.
And a Ford Focus.
Then I got lost in the woods. There was my dead body hanged on the tree, a burning car, and a crow, and a deer.
And there's Santa and
I heard
elves.
something behind the trees, but I didn't dare to look. Then I
nothing
found
behind
the
the trees.
house. The old woman who lived there. I think she was Death.
Wouldn't it just give
Or
you
maybe she
unlimited
was the
power?
devil. I'm not sure. She said they call her the Queen of Maggots. She said I should go back, gave me another chance. And so,
The
here I
nurse's
am.
neck is weird.
Eh.
Weird dream, eh?
Maybe it wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It felt real, but it was just a dream. Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an
I
ambulance.
have a daughter.
If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
I
My
cannot say.
daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
Is she death or something?
I don't have a daughter.
Teacup?
Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
Yeah, she was in a coma.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your
Nah.
life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help.
Yes, you did.
Sorry. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it
It's a dime ward because it's always 10-10.
because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Can I go home?
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and He's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
No. Anything? Should I press?
Go with the top one.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt.
So
One
someone
girl
like
I
me?
knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay?
Too late.
He's got a weird smell.
He's got a funk.
What do you mean?
He's got a funk.
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too.
Damn it.
I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't
Fine.
exactly
Is he
hide
one of my
things from
targets?
people, but he got some really private
Maybe.
stuff.
Because you'll act like your friend.
Really private.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Alright.
Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even
He's a
started
target.
the sessions yet.
Maybe.
So be prepared for that.
Prepared to kill him.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Tell me more about yourself. Yes, that
Tell
one.
me something
my
more
target?
about yourself.
Me?
Maybe.
I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so.
That's
She's
me.
never home at night.
Maybe she works at night,
How
like you.
dare you?
Yeah,
Maybe she
but
works at
I
night.
don't have to
Yeah.
work wearing red
They
stockings
work
and
wearing
heels,
red
do I?
stockings and
No.
heels.
You're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
Like someone I
I used
know.
to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really.
I did it just once.
He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but
That's
I don't
going.
care anymore.
Because he kept trying to check his prostate. And he didn't want it.
The daughter. Do the daughter.
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently, she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Don't tell
Of
me a
course she
story.
did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I
Doesn't
really
actually-
have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real
Probably
heroes
steal my
always
shit.
leave before their identity is revealed.
Or
Maybe.
she was a burglar.
I'm just gonna keep saying maybe.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
A cat in my clock.
Maybe.
You piece of shit.
And a moth. Nah, you're tired.
I'm tired.
It's 10:10.
Let me sleep
It's
now.
getting late.
Fine.
It's
I'll see
getting
you
late,
again.
Liz.
Be careful
Okay.
who you trust here, Susan.
Gotta
They
go
will
to
be
sleep,
watching you.
Sushi. Susan.
How do I know you're not one of them?
Watching you. Uh-huh.
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
Get out of my room.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said.
No, I already forgot everything about
Dreams
what
are
you said.
just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
Or just light you on fire.
That would be you.
We'll start with a little chat
Is this the
about
doctor?
your childhood. I want you to be
Doctor
as
Who?
honest as
No,
possible.
not Doctor Who.
It's important if we want to get to the
Yeah.
bottom of your problem.
Mm-hmm.
Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
And I can't leave.
Uh-huh.
I'm ready.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not. Like we said before, it's about finding what has
Finding what's
caused how
caused.
you're feeling now and creating
I
a
have a
working
thing in your inventory.
In order to achieve
You have nothing.
that, I need to get to
You don't even
know
have an
you
inventory. I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
right there.
Talk about your
There's
childhood.
nothing there.
first. Your parents.
Talk about your
When you're a
childhood.
child, your life revolves
Tell me
around
about your
them.
mother.
What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
I don't know her backstory, so I'm gonna make one up.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah. I had a great dad.
That
I
is
have
an
very
alien.
fond memories of my father.
Well,
He
that's
was
perfect
always
now, isn't
there
it?
for me, no matter what I did. He never got angry or upset. I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child. Not perfect. But then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Everything you do with
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago. Cancer.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan. Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to
Mother
tell
was
me
a
about
whore.
her?
Is there any specific order I need to do these in?
I don't think so.
I'm just gonna make it have a great life and
I
just
can't
depressed
complain.
out of nowhere.
My mum was great.
Okay.
She brought me up well. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. When Dad first got diagnosed with cancer, it was too much for her. He kept pretending he was fine, but she just couldn't take it. Her heart gave up. She died quickly.
How
My
the
father
hell?
kept fighting it. Another 8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him, though. He thought he was unbeatable, but he wasn't.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
Oh, I can actually move now?
Mm-hmm.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Oh, you need to find people to kill. Alright.
What is in your inventory?
And I think
Oh, let's
that's
go
the,
ahead and save.
I think that's the little band they give you.
Heyo. Save. One. I guess. Mega fucks.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's the band. Alright, shall we go ahead and end this one?
Yeah. You guys have a good night. Like and subscribe. Do all the socials. Comment with your negative or positive comments down below. And see you next time. Have a good night.